Lots of people ask us, how can they make sure that they collect cash from their customers as soon as possible? This is one of the biggest issues in small businesses, is making sure your cash flow is flowing in the proper direction. This is a simple list of things you can do and that you should ensure your company does to make sure you get paid on time. The first and most important is to make sure that you have a signed contract, or at least terms of agreement with your clients. If you don't have a piece of paper that says what you're going to do for them and how much it's going to cost and what they agree to pay you, you're going to have trouble eventually. So it's very important to get a signed contract or terms of agreement, and at the very least, an email. At the very least, so that you've got something to reference. Second most important thing is to make sure you agree payment terms. It's not good enough to just write on your invoice payable within 7 days. If it's not part of pre-agreed payment terms, ideally as part of the contract, it's not legally binding. So make sure you agree payment terms. Feel free, if you want, to give a discount if they pay early. That's a very common trick to get money in early. As long as it's not too much money, there's nothing wrong with it. The third thing is, after you send your invoice out, make sure you've got some type of a proof of receipt. If you email your invoices out, that's a bit easier. You'll always have a record of it. If not, if you post them out, be sure to keep a log of the date posted. There are some brilliant new systems out there, like the Xero accounting system, where if you send a sales invoice out to your customers via Xero and the person opens the email of the invoice, if they click on a button that says show me the invoice and my statement of account, you've got an online record of the fact they've seen it. So proof of receipt of invoice, that can be as simple for some people, if you don't have Xero, of a phone call. There's absolutely nothing wrong with calling your client to say, I just wanted to make sure you received our invoice. We sent it out 2 days ago. Do you have any questions on it? Which brings us to the next point. Do contact the client just to make sure that it's in process. This isn't a chasing email or a chasing phone call. This is a really polite phone conversation. Just want to check you received it. Do you have any questions on it? Is it in process? And if they say yes it is, you can say, can you let me know what date it's due to be paid? That would be brilliant. Now, this is the most important one. This is the one where most people fall down on. If your payment is late by even a day, make immediate contact. Do not wait to check on it. And again, the very first call shouldn't be a harsh call. It's again a very polite call. Hi, I'm just calling to see the payment I was expecting to be made today. I see it hasn't. Are there any problems? Is there anything I can help with? That way they know at least that you're waiting for it, that you're aware it's late and it will get moved up their priority list. And finally, make continual contact until it's paid. I don't suggest you call them every day. That could be harassment. But do call them at least once a week, if not twice a week, just to make sure things are getting done.